All right, let's dive in. We are breaking down a really powerful strategy today for anyone who's looking to build a real, sustainable income stream online. And the goal is super specific, super ambitious. How do you find a niche that could actually hit $10,000 a month by 2026? Let's see how it's done. So let's just start with the elephant in the room, right? This is the big question that I think stops so many people before they even start. You look out at this huge online world, all the websites, the channels, the products, and it's so easy to think, is every good idea already taken? Is there even any room left for me? And this feeling, it has a name. It's the saturated market problem. It honestly feels like you're showing up to a party way too late and all the cool conversations have already happened. It's a massive mental hurdle, for sure. But here's the thing. That feeling is usually based on a huge misconception about where the real opportunities are hiding. And that's the core idea right here. The issue is almost never a lack of ideas. It's that we're all looking for those ideas in the exact same crowded, obvious places. The real magic happens when you shift your perspective, when you learn how to spot the gaps that literally everyone else is just walking right past. So how do you actually do that? Well, this is where a framework called the Breakout strategy comes in. And the whole point of this thing isn't to find some revolutionary, world-changing idea. No, it's about a methodical, repeatable process for finding and capturing a small but really profitable slice of a market that's already out there. What I love about this strategy is that it's tied to a really clear, tangible goal, $10,000 a month. It's not some vague idea of success. It's a number. And it's a number that's big enough to be completely life-changing for most of us. But, it's also small enough that it feels achievable. You don't need a massive team or a huge pile of investor cash to get there. Okay, so what in the world is a breakout niche? Well, it's not just a topic like fitness or cooking. It's way more specific. It's a particular group of people who are being ignored. They have a really clear, painful problem. And this is the absolute key. They are already out there actively looking for a way to solve it. That's the gold mine. So where do you find one of these? Step one is all about a fundamental mindset shift. And honestly, it goes against pretty much all the common advice you hear. It's about taking your focus off of your passions and putting it squarely onto other people's problems. And this is really the heart of the whole strategy. On one side, you've got the classic passion-first approach. Do what you love. The problem is, what you love might not be something anyone is willing to pay for. But on the other side, you have the problem-first approach. You start by finding a painful, validated market need first. And then you build a solution that you can get passionate about. See how that flips the script? It massively increases your odds of actually making money. So where are these problems? The funny thing is, they're not hiding. They are everywhere, right out in the open. You can just go to Reddit forums and see what people are complaining about, what they're asking for help with. You can read the one-star reviews on Amazon for a popular product and see all the things it fails to do. Even just scrolling through comment sections, people are literally telling you their problems for free. You just have to be willing to listen. Okay, so you've found a problem, you have a glimmer of an idea. The natural temptation is to run off and start building it, right? Well, this framework says, hold on, not so fast. The next critical step, and you cannot skip this, is to prove that people will actually pay for your solution before you waste a single dollar or a single month building it. And this three-step process is basically your safety net. First, create a super simple offer. I'm talking a one-page website, maybe even just a Google Doc that explains your solution. Second, you share it with a very small targeted group of people, the same people you found in those forums and comment sections. And third, you measure. Do they actually take action? Do they give you their email for a waitlist? Do they pre-order? This gives you real proof, not just nice compliments from your friends. You can even get a little more scientific with it by using something like a niche viability scorecard. This is a fantastic way to compare a few different ideas. You just force yourself to score each one. How urgent is this problem, really? Is the market big enough to hit that 10K a month goal? And the big one, is there any proof that people are already paying money to try and fix this? It gets you out of your gut and into the data. All right, so let's wrap all of this up into a simple, actionable plan that you can actually start using to find your own breakout niche. So to recap this whole breakout strategy, it really just comes down to these three things. First, that huge mindset shift. Stop chasing your passion, start solving real problems. Second, you've got to become a detective. Go hunt for those gaps in forums, reviews, comments, wherever people are complaining. And third, be a scientist. Test your idea with a simple, low-cost offer to prove there's real demand before you go all in. And that's really it. That's the breakout strategy. It's a clear, systematic way to find your own $10,000 niche, even in a world that feels completely saturated. So I'll just leave you with this one last thought. The path to a successful online business doesn't start with some brilliant lightning-in-a-bottle idea. It starts with a simple, painful problem that you decide to solve. The only real question is, what problem will you choose to solve?